I need to divorce procrastination. All right, so today I wanted to kind of talk through this idea that I had about everyone seemingly on the journey to improve the quality of their life in some form or fashion, whether it's their money, their relationship, their career, their health, all of the things. And I don't know, maybe it's just my age group. We're all at this point where it's like we're not kids anymore. We're grown, but like our age sounds very like a very serious number, but in truth we still like childish. I don't know, we're just having fun. But that's just what I see online. I wanted to kind of talk through this idea in regards to habits and how, if you would like, or if you're interested in an above average life, you can't have average habits. You can't have regular people habits if you want excellence. And if you think about like regular people habits, I know one specific quality that so many of us almost brag about having. We've almost like I don't know, we have some type of dedication to procrastination. It's like I'm a procrastinator. I do my best work when I procrastinate. And although we've proven time and time again that we produce probably quality work when we procrastinate, procrastination seems to be like a different form of stress that causes you to have anxiety, even if it's just for that moment. And if you think about like the goal is to live a higher quality life, I'm pretty sure you don't want to live it out of balance, and you want to live it in alignment and in harmony. And if you want to elevate your life, this is me thinking, because I'm still on the journey, baby, I think we have to drop procrastination. I think that can no longer be a character trait. I think it's a flaw. I think it's actually stopping me, you, and anybody that identifies with it. I think it's holding us back. I think procrastination is seen as some type of like super pill that we take in the last hour, but really is taking and instilling away from our future. And again, if we want to live above average lives, we cannot have average habits. And if everyone is a procrastinator, baby, you can't beat. And when I think about, most of the time when I think about like my state of mind when it comes to procrastination, and when I get whatever it is done that I've been putting off, and I'm able to do it at a high level in a short period of time, it's like I really just need to figure out how to access that on a regular basis. And if you do that, that compounds over and over, and you then build this new habit of not just being timely, but being a good decision maker, because you're doing things over and over again. I was reading something, it was talking about how like the highest performing CEOs or most successful people make decisions fast. They don't leave people text message on read. They reply to emails immediately. And I'm thinking like, ooh, my emails and text messages look like I haven't been here in 7 months. And I'm just like, okay, so what is it, and what is that trait of mine that I've been married to that I need to divorce? I need to divorce procrastination. Like, why am I not just responding immediately? Someone simply just asking how I'm doing, or where I am with X, Y, and Z. Why not just reply? And I'm like, I have no reason to, and I'm no longer hiding. I no longer feel less about myself. I no longer feel bad about my situations, because I did at one point, just being vulnerable and transparent, which is the reason why I'm here today and going through my next evolution. And I'm very proud of myself for that. But I realizing that being a procrastinator shows itself in different ways. It's not just when something is due. It's how you respond. It's how you make decisions. It's how you communicate. And it seems like it's an invisible, like it's not there, but it's actually an invisible load. Like it you may think it's not there, but what it is an invisible load, because you're still carrying the responsibilities with you throughout the day. So I know this video is going to be kind of short, but I just wanted to say, if you just go back and start reflecting on who you are and the traits that you identify with very closely, you'll start realizing, once, if you're honest with yourself and you have that very important mirror moment. I talked about that a couple videos ago. You need to have a very important mirror moment, and you need to have that more often, and really call yourself out to bring yourself up. And I think that a lot of times we allow ourselves to stay comfortable when we're thinking, for example, I'm currently on a weight loss journey. I got the eating down. kinda. I got the eating mostly now. I have the exercise and the walking with the vest and the things in the water. I have that kind of down packed, right? But it's not just those things. It's also about your stress. It's also about how you sleep. It's also about knowing your blood work and your heart rate variability. It's knowing these different attributes that all contribute to your metabolism, that all contribute to how your body responds to how you eat certain things. It's not just what you think is in front of your face. So you may think like, I want more money, but I want more money, so I need to go apply for like a new job, or I need to add this new service or product to my business. But the truth is, who you are now and the habits that you currently have won't be able to sustain that, because you have to fix some other underlying things. And I know it's like, I'm always a work in progress, and it's like this full life healing project, but it's just calling yourself up higher in different seasons. It's not all the time, but it is calling yourself up higher. And so I challenge myself to start responding to emails, responding to text messages, answering the call, and not letting the voicemails just stack up and rack up. You never know what's on the other end of that. And what you're doing is you're building that new habit that's going to, like I said, divorce you from being a procrastinator, because it's an invisible load that shows up outside of just things that are due. And you'll be able to release the stress that comes with having that characteristic and thinking that's who you are, because it's not. It's something you've gained and you saw its benefit. So now you just need to drop it and see the benefit in something else. Now, if you are gung-ho, I'm going to be a procrastinator, this is what I do you, boo. But for me and for anybody that's looking to transform and master your mind, let's follow what the successful people have done. They are quick decision makers. Are they thoughtful and strategic in their decision making? Yes, but how did they get there? They had to practice and build the muscle. So that's the habit that I'm working towards. And I think that if you want to live an above average life, you have to have above average habits. If you want to be and exude excellence, and I'm not just talking about like external excellence, like your hair is done, your nails done, your skincare is good. That's great and that's good and that serves its purpose. But on a deeper internal level, who are you? And who you gonna be? And what habits do you have that allow you to continue to be that person? Now, like I said, I'm challenging myself to level up in every way, not just X, Y, and Z. And I think that the best way to do this is to choose one habit at a time, maybe two, but learn to stack those habits. And then over a period of time, the compound effect will work in your benefit. And most importantly, yes, have grace and patience with yours. Have grace for yourself. Be patient. It's not going to happen overnight, but be diligent, okay? Be very diligent about what it is you want. I think that's what's important, because sometimes you can fall back. Sometimes you're overthinking. Let all that go. If you know this is the thing you're working on, just diligently, like, just do it. In text messages, why do you have so many voicemails? Why do you have all these text messages? Are you even that important? Not are you that important, but like, just answer them. Even if it's a thumbs up, an okay, or 10-4, roger that, whatever you whatever you need to say and do to just put the ball back out there in someone else's field. As I'm watching them play soccer, get it out of your court. Put it on somebody else. Think about that as a benefit. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about living in above. That's what I wanted to talk about today, about living an above average life. And I'm talking to you about this as I'm currently coming to, like I said, I had a mirror moment and I came to this truth about who I am and how I operated. And a lot of times we think that our strengths come from what's really a character flaw, when in actuality we need to mature and become better. And I think that is so dope that we have so much access and knowledge in this day and age. Like, I feel like this is the best time to be alive. Like, we know about people who are successful. We know about people who were successful, lost it all, gained it all back, and then we could just apply what they learned and not have to go through all of the stuff that they went through. Like, oh my God, I feel so blessed to be alive at this time. I look at the cup half full, and I've been very optimistic. I attribute a lot of that to my parents. They've always been, like, in my family in general, they've been my top cheerleaders, to be honest, and I'm very grateful for that. And I know everyone doesn't have that benefit, but if you can, just kind of tune yourself to be to be more optimistic and look at the cup half full instead of half empty. But yeah, I think that if you have the desire to transform, if you have the desire to get some more fulfillment in your life, you have the urge, the zest to taste more fulfillment, and you don't want the best years of your life to be when you were in your 20s, this is the channel for you. So make sure you subscribe. I am the Spivey J. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and wherever you are in this world, know that you have the absolute authority to be the change that you wish to see. And I see you, and I hope you see me. But if you enjoyed this video, if it resonates with you, I talk about transformation, mindset mastery, and getting more fulfillment in your life, as I currently am. Okay? So let's go on this journey together. I love to see you on the other side. All right, that's it. That's all. Peace. Also, my mom made these earrings. Okay. Thank you, Mama.
You're beautiful. I hope you know.